Right, hello and welcome to the stream. My name's Karen. I will probably be talking quite quietly because people asleep here. But without further ado, let's see if I can get close to the 20 today. Yeah, I'm super hyped into running again. Particularly with the terrible PB I had the other day. But hey, right, 3, 2, 1, go. I thought with that, well, considering that was my first run with super jumps, and I had the worst splits in the entire world. I thought, well, those are actually quite good splits to run against, because if I do a good run, the amount of time saved is going to be huge, and it's really going to sort of spur me on. So I thought, the heck with it. So again, I will be submitting this like once it's kind of official about super jumps. I know some people, particularly Green Tunic, have already submitted super jump runs. So yeah. So what I'm looking for here is just a really nice clean run where I don't forget anything and I do the route properly. Like, no big mistakes, and I should get the elusive sub 120. But yeah, I guess there was always a possibility before super jumps for me to beat my PB. I just needed to run more. I got really burnt out of running when repeatedly I was getting nowhere near my time. But like, there was so much stuff, like small things I could have improved on that PB. But my problem was that every run I would mess up the big stuff. So now the tables are turned, and every time save in this run is a big thing I screwed up. Like, my PB was such a horrific run that I was like so salty and so mad that I finally PB'd, and it was so bad. But now here's the run, which is going to make me feel much better, because I'm expecting kind of a minus on my PB every single split, except for potentially 1 or 2. So my Smiths was actually pretty perfect for me for the first time ever. That was just bad on my part. Guys, it looks like this is a resetless run. So normally if I don't reset within the first 5 minutes, like once at all, since when I start streaming, I normally smash a good time first try. So I just have to make sure not to S&Q or something stupid like that. Which I've not been running like standard any percent the 4-minute run yet. Well, for a while. So I shouldn't be used to saving quitting. Okay, so if I PB this, I think this split is going to be an absolutely horrid split to run against, because pretty perfect RNG. I want to say this is a good split. This is like not far off my quicker split. I've still not investigated why my gold for D1 start is so like ridiculously quick compared to what I can do. But eventually I will have a look. It's like, okay, today it feels like this is a run where I don't want to speak too soon, where absolutely everything is going right for me. I don't think I've ever been on 4 hearts going into this damage boost. That was swift as well. I'm keeping the sword because I'm gonna be honest, I've not actually even tried the super jump with the arrows yet. I think that'll be kind of something I try later sometime. So I did that because I want those bats out of the way when I do the super jump. So I've got to account for that in piece power. So that was a much better D1 than my PB. Oh, perfect Moldorm as well. And really good Moldorm positioning there. And I got a D1! I get a gold D1! That's... Well, actually, to be fair, why am I surprised? I super jumped. I'll have to have a look after. How much I golded by? So, right about now, I probably should say about my target. I have on the stream, my target is a, it's actually sub 121 for now. I think I need to refine and polish up a bit of my gameplay before I can get a sub 120, even with supers. That's the only bad thing that's happened so far. But yeah, I realistically have shameful run. Shame PB. I realistically have no idea what kind of time I could get with this. I mean, my PB there, like, on the stream, is with super jumps. The 3 minutes or so I think I can save. Or just because that PB was a terrible run. It was just a really, really bad run. One of my worst runs I have ever done. And that split sort of shows how appalling my PB was. Now, what I want to see is I want to see a sub 1359 D2, because if I do, it means I'm actually quicker than my old PB, which is the one that I did before super jumps were found. So I should be on the right super jump count, the right piece power count. So I should get piece of power in the back room. I hate that room with an undying passion. But it's okay, I screwed that up on my PB as well. I actually got piece of power earlier than I expected. Slow room, but better than falling in the hole. Did not intend to be popped by the bat there. I did not need those hearts. Yes, I know, Seabass, I did need those hearts. I don't even know if you're watching, but if I ask you to look through this video, and I know you probably will, yes, I didn't need those hearts. Nor did I need those. So you're probably saying, why did you get them then? Safety. That was really, really bad. Okay, I'm losing a lot of time because of that. Come on. Oh, really? No. No, 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 no. But I'm up. I was up by so much. I was gonna gold this split. It's gonna be the perfect run. But it's this same room every single time I run this dungeon. And I got a rupee chest there that I didn't need. I should do it the quick way because I'm gonna be plus at the end of this dungeon otherwise. Oh God, this is gonna be a really bad. Wow, this is Okay, I don't think this is the run. This is not the run. I mean, the run that gets me sub 120 won't be 15 minutes D2 time. And it won't be going plus on the worst run I've ever done. So I actually picked up a rupee chest there that I really should not have. Because I thought it had 50. I need to find out which rupee chest I need to pick. Oh wait, hang on, no. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. So, the chest after Marin gives you 50. Of course, with the D2 chest, that would make 305 rupees. I forgot about rupees I already had. Crisis averted. Well, still crisis because I bombed my D2 because of that complete lack of concentration. Don't even know why I tried to pause on the first one there. God. Wow. This villa skip. Losing any kind of advantage I had. Hang on, how was my villa skip that bad on my PB? And pressing split put me off. I hate that room, but I think I actually did that room fine. The Dongo's ruining my run again. My PBD3 was actually quite decent, I think. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's all because of the dongos. It's a lot of time loss. Well, actually probably not that much, but the dongos was just terrible. The fact that they basically killed my peace power as well. Taking 2 hits on them is what killed my peace power. But bombs are always gonna kind of hit you. Bad menus, I know. Bad piece of power. God, that was bad victorious. Screw you, Dodongos. Screw you. So I'm actually surprised I'm not more ahead by this point, but Dungeon 2 was just horrific. I actually don't know what I've got this labelled as on my stream, so I actually don't know if it's labelled as... It might be labelled as Minecraft incorrectly. Apologies for that. Am I gonna get the sword dance? No. Right, okay, so my stream's labelled correctly, I've just had a quick check. Also, I've not had a look at Riddler's D4 strat yet. Oh, I didn't get buzz blocked for once. I really want Aces Split for once in a run. Because this is like my most varied split. Like, it's the split where there's a lot of kind of small time saves. Like, that was a terrible one. I should have been boots. Bracer there. chest spin slashed. We'll have to see the time save from that as well. Because, like, due to falling in Landmoller, my PB was just terrible on that split. I need to remember this chest. Worst bonk in history. So, insert Seabass midtro here. Stuff about waifus, seagulls and songs and marins and beaches and trees, palm trees, waves, water, pixels, clouds, sky, just naming stuff, random, true RNG, seagull pattern, lifting overhead, just picking things up and lifting them overhead. Right, so that gives me enough. That's good because I wasn't 100% certain if that was the right chest to be getting. I was probably about 95% certain, to be honest, but there was doubt in my mind. Ah, terrible boots. Terrible boots movement again. Oh, I found that swag. That's like the first time I found that swag. Right, so I'll be attempting Blano skip in D8. But I have not practiced it. I did it once and that's it. I should have taken boots off because that's going to count against piece of power. I tried to not bonk on that one. Good best split. It's D4 and D5 where I lost so much time. So if I can improve on that, it'd be great. Open D4. I would have saved more time by bonking there rather than being overcautious trying not to bonk. Perfect Moblin RNG. He even gave me the damage boost as well. I'm a little bit suspicious about my hearts. I feel they should be lower at this point. Did not mean to do that. I feel I should do a run of not save the guy %, which is basically you go up, talk to him, and you don't save him. Just prefer to be safer with the hearts. Actually got the damage boost there. Not going to get the fairy. That was a bad place to get piece of power. Such a bad place to get piece of power. The worst thing is I would have got on the first enemy in D5. I would have been the first enemy in D5 because I split the blob because I sort of missed my positioning for the spin slash. Split the blob, had to double kill, and yeah. It's like, no, lost so much time. So I'm actually on old pre-super jump time. We're about now. So I'm pretty happy about that. All the time that I saved with super jumps so far in this run was unfortunately synced into it was sunk into D2. and the atrocious nightmare key room. And to be honest, when I was at D2, I thought I would actually fail on the boss quick kill. I hate this armored thing. So much time. So I'm actually going to lose dungeon time in this dungeon without piece of power, because my PB did have piece of power. But I'm also going to save time by not being casual. Dude, I'm taking so much heart damage off that guy. All I wanted was to charge up that sword attack. So, with Seabass's advice, I have tried to clean up those D5 mini boss fights. I was always going to take damage there. I should have probably got the safety heart there, because now the problem is I'm actually super nervous in this run about this jump. No need to be. So I want feather sword. Also thanks to the LADX speedrunning community for teaching me how to kill these armored dudes. Like, obviously you're meant to hit them in the back, but what I didn't know before the other guys told me was that you can hit them as long as you are pointing your sword in the direction that they're facing. I waited there because I didn't want to Ocarina Decker frame too early. Didn't want to fire an arrow. Hey geese, cheers for the good luck. So I'm actually running against a PB that did use super jumps, so if you're wondering about those splits and how I'm so far ahead of my own splits, I hate that room because I lose too much hearts. Ooh. Also, for a scary moment there, I thought I had missed the rupee chest. Come on, don't troll me. I'm going to be doing this safe. I'm going to be doing a guaranteed 3 cycle. The reason why I did that when I could, I mean, in that fight I could clearly have 2 cycled it. On 1 heart, I really don't like to risk dropping him, dropping the last hit and him being on 7 hits, because if he came out the wall I would die at that point. There would be no surviving it. Right, that is a gold split on Dungeon 5. So, yeah, the thing that I'm amazed with that split is the gold, not the time, because the time is basically because I died multiple times in D5 in my PB. So like, it was the worst D5 ever. But to gold it, that's promising. I probably don't have enough time for a race, I'm afraid. Dude, those equips, what were they? I forgot I was equipping. I just need to equip 1 item. I thought I was going to go pear-shaped there. So I really don't like being hit by that guy now. Like, even more than normal. because of this damage boost in this very tile. Right, okay, I got it. I don't like that because if I fail that and hit the Armos... Oh, that was a nice clip. If I fail that and hit the Armos, my run could be over in D6. Because, yeah, there's very few hard pickups in the new D6. And quite often you start the dungeon with like no hearts at all. Great. I wanted to start that safe. I wanted to start D6 safe, but that bomb fairy was just determined to hit me. It's a bad Armos maze. So I am actually going to get this fairy. I know fairy's weak. I don't want a repeat of what was happening. I don't want a repeat of what happened on my PB, where I died on the dog. I hate the positioning of that ocarina. My menus. It's suboptimal, but dying is even more suboptimal. Swag, 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 swag. Yeah, that's always where it falls apart. So I have to do that room a way that I'm really uncomfortable with, because of my arrow routing. That's actually not even planned. So yeah, there is an arrow that I can save later in the run. Well, no, earlier in the run, in future. Those of you that saw Dungeon 3, there was a Stalfos that I shot an arrow at that I could have decided not to shoot an arrow at. At least it didn't get stuck in the hole. which all my deaths to this boss are because the ball gets stuck in the hole. Oh, I've got the equipment I need. Worst black hole room in history. Why did I menu there? The text box is here. Right, so I've actually got my keys the wrong way around. Well, the wrong way around for what I'm used to. Just greedy. There. Gold D6. That boss was terrible. That I lost easily 10 seconds. Yeah, what happened was I got kind of mixed up on my A and B there. I'm just thinking bombs to the rest of the route. There's a certain heart drop in D8 which has bombs and arrows. I will be picking those up. I love how with a rooster skip in my PB I was actually 1 second ahead of my LPB time. I've got bad hands at the moment. Well, that was scary. I thought I'd double pressed it there. I've got the wrong equips on as well. So that rupee route is actually tight. Like it does work. It's not really that tight. It'd be tight if I screwed up something in a race. So right now, I mean, I could get a good PB if I took the rooster. But, so the way I see it is that instead of rooster skip being kind of a thing that's gonna lose me loads of time if I screw up, I'm thinking of it as I got second try buffered on my PB, and I see it as a place to gain time. And like at the back of my mind, I know, well, with buffered, quite often you get it first time. If I don't get it first time, well, it's still not losing time. Still not pro enough to do obstacle skip. I'm also still not pro enough to do save the guy. Oh, that's good positioning. Double firsties. Tell you what, I am gonna hate running against that split. If like when I come to run this, and providing I still do PB, which like as long as I don't save and quit, I should do. I'll be like, right, I really don't want to run against this split, because if I don't get double firsties, it's a time loss. Double firsties buffered. I've got that quite a lot in practice, but never in a run, and I'm actually super hyped to get in a run. I mean, I think like the buffered variant of the rooster skip is very much dependent on your positioning, on your position going into the thing. Oh, I died on that. Damn. It's okay, I died on that in my PB. That death lost not that much time overall. My menus. I'm actually gonna menu now. And do the tricky jump back, because I don't trust having half a heart. don't land somewhere stupid. Oh, I actually did that. Oh, I actually did the first room well for once. Right, I'm actually gonna try this. Okay. Lena is always gonna lose me time, but hey, he gives the fairy. Another chest spin slash. Now I keep forgetting which staircase is which to the Nightmare. Now, I do not actually like the Jesus jump. Because of a thing that happens when I try and do it where I actually clip onto the wall. I'm not gonna kind of criticize. Well, okay, all I'm gonna say is that I'm not gonna do that Jesus jump trick on that wall because I believe it goes out of bounds. That's my belief. So I just choose not to do that trick. It's not a huge time loss. But it's like, I don't kind of criticize people that do that Jesus jump. It's like, when I try and do it, like, sometimes I see myself clip onto the wall. Like, as in, I'm standing on the wall. And so I'm just going to do this normally. Now, Hothead trolled me like no other boss has on my PB. Oh, I thought that was going to be a one cycle. I thought I was going to be the super rare one cycle. Ooh, if I get a hookshot jump, you never know. That boss was actually, like, the final boss was actually quite bad as well. So it's time to save there. Basically, the boss was bad because Death of Skip was really harsh. I missed it by 1 frame. I did look back at the replay. Wondering why I missed it by, like... I did the 7 buffers and missed it. And I missed it by 1 frame. I have to look into D4 routes as well. I feel right now there are so many things that can drop my time. Which actually just makes me feel really hype. And or it should be, because my old PB was 123.53. Now I want to know how much time you save by doing super jumps, because I think, like, if this was a non-super jump run, I think I might be on for PBing like before the super jump anyway. I've just not got to screw this up. I'm ahead by enough at this point, and I did actually, to be honest, there is a lot of time to save in, like, the rest of this dungeon, well, the rest of this run, so that was like the worst menu in history. Not doing the new D7 route because it's less forgiving and really doesn't save that much time overall. Now, if I can land this hookshot jump, I will be so happy, because I mean, it's a free hookshot jump. I'm gonna have a try every time. Oh, what was that? Thinking about a trick that I've not got to yet. Oh, I need to double it. It's like, I haven't got that for ages, that hookshot jump. Yes, I was using arrows to try and stun the guy. At this point I've got too many arrows anyway. Like, I could open a shop and kill anyone that steals from me at this point. So I think I'm going to lose time on this split, but I could save time on the patterns as well. God, these bunks are not good. And that one's actually scary. I just think I'm gonna gain loads of time in this dungeon when I hit this boss like really early, but it's just there's so much crap on this boss that you have to sit through. Like the way to the instrument. 2 seconds down. To be honest, I spent more time on the hookshot jump this time than I did on my PB. So I think that's where the time loss was. Overall, I sort of felt I was slightly quicker in that dungeon. Now I lost time here because on my PB I forgot that you can swim fast. Yes, you can laugh at that if you want. That was actually a really poor menu. I should have waited until the text skip as well. That's the middle. That was much better tower than my PB. No chest jump on the last chest. But I got some chest spin slashes, if that counts. Maybe I should actually put a split in there. I also can't remember where I split entering the boss room at the start of the text or at the end. I can never remember. Monster PB. The question is whether that monster PB is going to be the free sub 120 that Super Jumps gives. Oh my god, those moblins today have been so kind to me. So almost mamboed there. Still got the disappointment of Dungeon 2 lingering in my mind. That was... I want to say Dungeon 2 was just down to bad luck, but it wasn't. Don't know why I put my cursor so far away from the ocarina there. What the hell? 4 minutes 10 seconds. Also, I want a gold display as well. Oh, I'm not gonna get this. Incidentally, that was like the first time in so long that I've missed that quick kill. And that was just me faffing around. Yeah, I wasn't kind of like on the right pixel, and it was bugging me because I was like 1 pixel off each time. Aghanim, please. Why does Link fight Aghanim facing backwards? Like, with his back facing Aghanim. Why did I menu there? There's no need. Sometimes I can get on the first bat, which is annoying. As in, annoying that I didn't get on the first bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope so. I think I've got it. There we are. Finally, the sub 120. So obviously a lot of that is down to super jumps, but in all honesty, that's like 4 minutes quicker than my original PB without super jumps. I'm not sure if super jumps save 4 minutes for me. So yeah, I'm genuinely happy about that. I think that would have PB'd even without super jumps. Yeah, I just felt calm running it. I felt I was playing much better, especially in D5. Obviously D2. Nah, I just want to forget D2 ever happened. I just hate D2 with a passion, always. But yeah, finally sub 120. So the usual shoutouts to Geese, shoutouts to Leon, Sivas, and everyone else in the LADX community that helped me out and motivated me. Disclude as well, he motivated me quite a lot to do this. But I mean, I guess it's just like the super jumps. I was so hype about super jumps. I want to do them. And then the other day, I do a super jump run, and I PB by 9 seconds over a PB I've been after forever. I felt I have to correct that. So yeah, thanks all for watching. I'm going to be editing these. So that's my new target, sub 119. Just update this now. Target sub Geese. That's a realistic target. That's one of the biggest things I'm happy about is a double firsties. Double firsties buffered. But yeah, thank you for watching. What amazed me is this has been a resetless run. I started streaming, I started playing, no reset. I tend to only set PBs when I do a resetless run, which is bizarre. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to cut stream now and submit this to ZSR. Buffered is shallow. I can't do unbuffered, so buffered is quicker than getting the rooster. And I don't know, I think positioning with buffered, if you get the positioning right, sort of, if you get the positioning from the first jump like consistent, then you're going to get kind of firsties on that. So it's